This is broke before. We got it for free because someone was throwing it out. Because it wouldn't turn on. But actually, it was getting a power light and you could hear sound, but there was no picture. And what it was the backlights had gone. Now, I'm assuming that's what's happened again. So, I'll show you how to fix it. This is a Celcus. But they're all pretty much the same. This is identical to the Vestel. In fact, it says Vestel inside. There is a way you can actually test to see whether it is the backlights. You can turn it on, power it on, and then get a torch like this. Make sure there's nothing connected, no aerials connected or anything. And then usually in the middle you get a no signal box. And if you put this against it and you look at an angle like that, you can usually see here, like where the light kind of goes through the screen and then bounces back off the lighter coloured bit where it says no signal. You'll see the edge of the box saying no signal, and that way you know it's the lights. But anyway, I can't do that because he's been using this on his PlayStation and there's no way of me telling when it's turning on or when it's not turning on, because all I have is this here, which is really tricky to use. So anyway, I'll take this apart and show you how to fix it. Okay, let's take this apart. Screwdriver. Guard for the wire. And what I do is I get a magnet. And put the magnet on here so I can get all the screws out. Don't forget the stand as well, because this has got screws that go through the case and into the metal frame, so you need to take them out. Next, split the case. Right, the lights on this, lights are here, so stay away from this end, don't start here, because you'll break the circuit board that's right here on the edge to power the remote and lights. So look, you see the lip there, and just get under it. I don't know if you can see that, but look, managed to get it up. Got to be really careful because this glass is so thin, you won't believe it, it's like about 2 milli thick, maybe 3 milli. So go around the edge, just pulling it a little bit. Right, don't forget, not going to do near here but that's already off because I've gone right round up to it. So now you've got it all undone, right round, you can see that. Turn it over. I don't know if you can see this, but where the plug comes through, rather than take the plug off the other end, see, that's where the plug, and just undo that. That way you can take the back away. You need to take out these screws on this particular model, but you'll see them. They're usually all around the edge, holding the frame down. And later on you'll also need to pull these little plugs out here. Oh yeah, there you go. Undo that, then undo them, because there's the ribbon for the glass that goes around the front, and you'll need to pull them out and then slide that through there. So go back to undoing them screws. Oh yeah, there's another point. It's a good idea to disconnect. There's the remote circuit receiver board. Disconnect that from there. Press the little tab on top. Pull. Is there anything else I missed? No. That's just like an anti-static charge. Earther. So that's just like earths it. Right. Let's see. Now we should be able to take the frame off. I don't know if you can. Let me bring this in close. What I'm doing is put my fingers underneath, holding the screen, and then kind of flex that out. You can see, look, it kind of clips to this extra frame. You need to support the glass. This is what held the glass in. So I've got my fingers on the glass underneath. You do all around, keep one hand on the glass. And then remove the frame. See? There's the glass, look how thin the glass is. I've got my hand on this to support it there, because that's where the cable is. I don't want that jarring. Look how thin that glass is. It's like 2 milli thick. But anyway, now you need to turn it all over. Now remember, I said you've got to pull them plugs out. which are quite tricky to pull out. I get a small pair of pliers because they had like a, I don't know if you can see that, they have like a little mechanism to lock them behind, but without the proper tool you just have to rip them out. There, look, that one shows it a bit better. See that? Don't forget to put everything, don't leave anything on the side because you're going to put the glass on it. Alright, make sure the board can move freely. I'll have a little bit of tape. It's more earthen tape, see it? Just there. There's a little bit there, but that's already undone. Right, that can move freely. Might be easier to do it like this. Can you see that? Yeah, right, damaging it. Where am I going to put this where the cat won't get it? Turn it upside down. Put it here. There. I've just shoved it over there in front of my screen. Keeping it upwards up. Don't want to lay it down, it's too thin. This is what's inside. Now we need to get behind that. That's like a diffuser light screen to spread the light. Now we've got the glass out of the way, we can get this. I better show you this close up. So now, see these little tabs here? There's one. Oops. You can just see them, yeah. Oh. There's another. There's another. So you need to get them, and they're along the top as well. See there's a little clip. Just flex the clip out. So what I'll do is I'll start here, or in the middle, and flex the clip out, push it up. Let's see. Actually, I can start anywhere. Let's pick one. Don't go very far. Oops. So get one. Kind of hold it down. Put along for the other. And get another. It gets easier. Once you've done a few, you can actually do it with your finger then. one last one left. Back over again. Right. Put that there. Here we go. See? Like a diffuser. And then like an extra piece of paper. Two of them actually. Just keep them in order of what they are. Like that. I'll put them over here with the screen. You got this too, but this is stuck down with double-sided sticky tape in places. So you have to try and peel it up without ripping it too much. See where I've ripped it before last time, so I've taped it. You just have to do the same if you do that. And we're left with this. As you can see, I replaced some last time and I forgot to put the diffusers on. So there's the three I replaced last time. But we're going to have to check them all anyway. Right, so I've got a multimeter. I'm going to put the multimeter is on diode, see? And what happens is when it's on diode, so you can see it. There, it's on diode. If you touch both together, you get a continuity test. See? That shows you that the electric can flow. So these are quite high voltage, I think. The leads in these are 3 volts, or 3 and a bit volts, I think. I can't remember. I'll find the package in a minute when I bought some new ones. But look, this is the coating. You can see there, look, there's a track that runs underneath. Yeah, can you see that? There's one side to the other. So here's one of the original leads. Scratch through the coating, and you can see that that lead's okay because there's a continuity. Now another thing here, if you don't have a multimeter, you could get a 3 volt battery, which is two 1.5s, put wire off each end and touch it either side, and that light will light up then because it's 3 volts. In fact, give me a minute, I'll see if I can find some and show you that. Right, so here we are, after 5 minutes. I've taken 2 batteries together, 2 1.5 batteries, bit of wire, and then tape some needles to the other end. See? Now, just to show you, let's connect them to the multimeter. See? We've got 3.1 volts. So if you don't have a multimeter, you can test them like this. Oh, polarity must be the other way around. Because LEDs have a polarity. You have to get the positive and negative the right way around. But see, that LED works. there. Can I do that? Yes. Do that. Should I do that? Oh, can you see them? See? That one. Where do I get to? Can I do that one? Yes. Can I do that one? Yes. And that one. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. God, should have soldered them on. That's okay. So it's just this one. So it's just this one. And just double check this one. Make sure it wasn't them slipping. So it's just this one. There's a strip, when you buy these strips of 25 LEDs. What I'll do is I'll overlay the information of the LEDs when I edit it. There's the LED. Right, I need to remove the old LED. Get a pair of tweezers too. My soldering iron. And see if I can unsolder this. I'll try and go across the hole. There we go. I got rid of the old one. And that's clean enough, I think. Let's just melt the solder so we've got a smooth flat surface. Oh, I was muttering then. Just move that lead back to get a clean flat surface. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but they have a little dot on. You're not going to be able to see this. Whoops. But basically, there's a tiny dot on there which shows which way the polarity is. You can also see on the back there's a wide contact on this side and a narrow contact on this side. If in doubt, you can just test them out. See? So this side, the smallest contact is the positive, which is usually the case. Usually when you get a bigger contact on something, that's the negative. Might be a good idea to put flux on that, so the solder flows under the lead. I'll do it with my finger.
You should be taking the solder to the part, but I've only got 2 hands. Because I've only got 2 hands, I'm going to cheat a bit and put a blob of solder on there.
I mean, I've already put flux on the surface anyway. See? Yeah.
There you go. That seems to be okay. That should do it. So let's test it anyway now. See if it works. Oh, there you go. Fixed. We're good to go. Now I just need to stick a diffuser back over the lead. One of them, like that. Now I just need to put it all back together. Oh, actually, it's probably a good idea to test this first before putting it all back together. So I better hook up the power wire and see.
I'm not bothered with the case. And I'm not bothered plugging the screen in. I also don't know how to turn it on. There you go. That's how you turn it on. And as you can see, it looks okay. Look a little yellow.
And that one where I've got too much glue on the lens. That one seems opaque. And they get quite warm.
See, that's the problem. That's why they're burning out. They're getting hot. Okay, we'll record putting it back together, eh? See that? That was only about £8, I think. A decent amount of solder there. That's from RS Components. That's where I get all my bits from. It's real cheap. And it's just around the corner.
So the easiest way to get these notches that go through in line is to wiggle it that way back and forth while pushing down.
You've got to make sure this definitely has gone on flat. Because the glass is going to sit on this.
Make sure that this goes back down its slot. And make sure the glass is right up to the tab at the top. Hang on, let's show you here. See these? Make sure it goes right up to the edge of them. get the earthing strap behind. Just a sticky electrical connection. Now the outer frame, put that on. Don't forget to put the anti-static earthing strap back in between, like the frame, the edge of the frame. Just tuck it in there as long as it sticks down. Alright, let's put all the screws back. That should be how you fix the TV. Let's find out. There. Looks like it's working. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.